and welcome to Cover It, the show where you, the viewer, decides who wins and who loses. I'm Jessie Wilson.
And I'm the ever-present Chris Wells. Today we have a brilliant band covering a great song.
But before we meet the band, let's just lay out some of the ground rules. Basically, we invite bands to come and record a cover song of their choice for us.
Then we play it to some experts in the field of audio to get their feedback.
These shows up on our website, shown on screen now, and you, the viewer, get to vote for the winner.
Essentially, it's the X Factor, but without that Simon Cowell, and all the votes are free.
Yep. And the artist or band that gets the most votes at the end will get their very own high-definition music video to whatever song they want.
Courtesy of everyone here at Demon TV. Right, let's meet our band for today. Who are we meeting today, Jessie?
Today we're meeting Panda Youth, so come in, guys.
Woo! Panda Youth.
Hi, guys, have a seat. How you doing?
Really good, thank you. How are you?
Not bad, thank you.
So can you just say who you are and what you do in the band?
I'm Dan, I play guitar.
I'm CJ and I'm the singer.
I'm Joe, I play guitar as well.
And there's two band members missing today, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tell us about them.
Ben and Ross. Ben plays bass and then Ross is the drummer. They're not here today.
Are they any good?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be in the band otherwise.
I don't know. Might not be able to find anyone else.
Anyway, so what kind of genre would you classify your music as?
Probably like indie rock sort of stuff.
Most generic title ever.
It's current.
It's current. It's always current.
It's cool.
It's like saying 80s. So what are your major influences in your music?
Quite a few, really. Everyone has a different influence. Ross's influence is the Smiths. You're more American kind of style music. I'm just a bit of everything.
Yeah, I like Hendrix mostly.
Awesome, that's cool.
Yeah, then Ben just plays bass, so...
Oh, fair enough. OK, I've got an important question now. You ready? Hard-hitting question.
All right.
What is your favourite kind of sandwich?
Bacon and cheese toasty.
Chicken, bacon, lettuce and mayo baguette.
Boom.
Chicken and cheese toasty.
I love that. Big fan of the Toasties.
Big fan of the Toasties. They're just one big toasty group.
Anyway, back to the music questions. So you've been about for just under a year, yeah?
Yep.
Have you done many gigs?
Probably about 10 to 15. Yeah, that's about it, just all in Leicester. That's it.
So out of those gigs, what would you say is your best experience?
Well, we supported Amy Can Fly. That was quite good. That was back in November. That was one of the better gigs we did. And then we got into Glaston budget for next year, for this year, sorry, as well. So we'll be doing that in the summer.
Oh, fair enough. So, guys, what song do you have to play for us today?
Roux, In for the Kill, but Scream's dubstep remix of it, which we put a bit of a spin on.
So why did you choose this song?
Well, we practiced it a few times quite a while back, but then like it didn't end up like we didn't end up doing it, so we left it and then got asked to do this. Then we chose to do that again and then made it a bit better and then went and recorded it.
Awesome. OK, so before we talk to you some more, let's have a listen to the track.
can fight our desires. Oh, but when we start making fires, we get ever so hard. Oh, whether we like it or not. They say we can love who we trust. Oh, but what is love without lust? Two hearts with accurate devotions. Oh, and what are feelings without emotions? I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill. Oh, I'm hoping you'll understand and not let go of my hand. I hang my hopes out on the line. Oh, will they be ready for you in time? If you leave them out for too long, oh, they'll be withered by the sun. Full stops and exclamation marks. Oh, my words stumble before I start. How far can you send emotions? Oh, can this bridge cross the ocean? I'm going in for a kill. I'm doing it for a thrill. Oh, I'm hoping you'll understand and not let go of my hand. I'm going in for the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill. Oh, I'm hoping you'll understand and not let go of my hand. And not let go of my hand. And not let go of my
Well done, guys.
Cheers.
Okay.
So, how can fans to be or not to be can get access to your music?
You better ask Dan that one.
Well, they can just go on Facebook and MySpace and Reverb Nation, anything like that, really.
Just search Panda Youth.
Yeah, just Google it, loads of stuff will come up.
Awesome. So what does the future hold for Panda Youth? You got many gigs coming up?
We got one in Nottingham on the 20th of March, and then that's for the Surface and Sign competition. Then one at the Shed in Leicester on the 26th of March, is it?
Yeah.
That's about it for now. Then we've got Glastonbury and then nothing ready till then, so...
Awesome.
Wonderful. So is there anyone else you want to thank out in the big bad world?
Everyone who gave us gigs and supported us, really, so and hopefully will continue to support us.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Well, thanks ever so much for coming in today, guys. But before you go, let's have a quick look at what the judges say about your performance.
Justin Davey is a senior lecturer in audio technology at De Montfort University in Leicester.
Okay, a cover of In for the Kill by Panda Youth. Not so good, this one, not really for me. Thought the vocal had potential, very good performance there, but the band didn't really seem to gel together. There were a lot of timing issues. The middle section was pretty good when everything died down and it sort of allowed the vocal to stand out, but the beginning section and the end section were unfortunately pretty out of time.
Ian Mann is a principal lecturer in audio technology and course leader of the Bachelor of Science for Audio Recording Technology at De Montfort University in Leicester.
That was a cover of In for the Kill. For me, it felt very much like going back to the 80s. A very lo-fi approach to it. It reminded me of the Joy Division. The kind of shouty vocal lines, the way that the guitars were distorted, the general feel of it being very, very loose in the way that it comes across. In some ways, it was a little bit too loose, and the song started to lose its timing a little bit. But it was raw sounding. It sounded kind of produced in a garage, and so in that way it succeeded. I think the group could have done with a bit more rehearsal, working on the timing particularly, but otherwise, yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
Simon's a lecturer in radio production at De Montfort University in Leicester.
They say that the panda is on the verge of becoming extinct. And when it comes to Panda Youth's rendition of Roux' In for the Kill, to be honest, there's probably two elements here that isn't really a good starter for me anyway, because I don't really like the song. Overall, I felt they lost a lot of impact versus the original. They'd slowed it down too much. It was a bit too languorous. When you consider what the sort of the general up-tempo, spiky, spunky, fiery feel of the original is, this is maybe a bridge too far in reversioning. So sort of heavy-handed reversioning rather than light-touch reversioning. The intro I felt was too long. I was desperate for the song to start by the time it actually did. And from memory, we're talking about 30 or 40 seconds before sort of anything truly interesting started happening. So I was a bit bored straight away, actually. Some people will disagree with me. My personal taste is it felt too lo-fi. It's not that I have to feel that everything's polished and shiny, though I prefer that. But this was maybe too lo-fi, too grungy, and ultimately I just felt that quite a lot had happened to these recordings between them being recorded and between mastering. There was a much more evident mucking about with it. Now, some people like that. I don't.
Oh, fascinating.
It's really good to know what people who actually know what they're talking about have to think about stuff.
Totally, especially as opposed to losers like us.
Yeah, we're just the pretty face of this TV show.
Pretty faces, though.
Anyway, for more information on this show and any of the bands that have starred on the show, go to our website, www.demontv.co.uk.
Or if you want to get involved with this show or first find out more about Demon TV and the projects we have going on at the moment, then the details will be on screen now. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Cover It.
See you later.